Onlangs het jy Paul Jennings en Sbonnie Sopakati ontmoet. Hulle was toe nog steeds met 'n dapper en stapper op die N1 na Kaapstad.
In tonight's program, they visit schools on Robben Island and on the Cape Peninsula and make some quite emotional connections with some of the learners.
And finally, they finish their epic journey at Cape Point, along with a whole lot of local support.
The future is in our hands.
We can make a difference.
It's up to us.
Once and for all, please understand.
Well, we in the Game Rangers Association of Africa are very, very proud of Spuno Parati and Paul Jennings on this very long walk that they have taken in their walk for the rhino. These two men are an example of true dedication.
We continue to follow Paul and Spoon on their amazing journey from Musina in the Northern Province to Cape Town. And right now we're on a ferry to Robben Island to go and talk to the children about rights for rhinos.
Our common heritage has been taken from us. We as South Africans are world famous for saving the white rhino from extinction once already in our history. And the reason we did this walk is to make South Africans aware of what's happening to their natural heritage. It's always, you've got to always go to the root of a problem like this. The problem is coming from the eastern countries that are creating the demand for our rhinos. We unfortunately have become a very easily corruptible country. And also what's going to happen over there in those countries is large-scale awareness.
For those people that are involved with schools, get to rural schools, get to community schools, speak to kids about nature as a whole. Rhinos just form a part of that, and as you know, everything is interconnected.
Just met the school kids and getting introduced to everybody, and they've got rhinos and they've got posters on their t-shirts about save the rhinos, stop poaching. So they really are quite passionate.
I understand what the rhinos are very important to us.
They've been talking to schools around Cape Town and have had a fantastic response to their cause. Some of the wisdom of the kids completely blew Spoon and Paul away. When kids speak from the heart and really get it, it brings the reality of this unnecessary slaughter of our rhinos into a perspective that makes it hard to ignore what is happening to our heritage.
What do you guys think you can do to make a change?
We could put like a tag on the rhino's ear that has a camera in, and there's people that work on the computer, and then it tells them if the poacher's coming to them.
Like try to make more communities to save the animals and stuff.
I think maybe if we could show them some photos of what the planet is looking like, and then they can really alert like how bad the state is.
We should stand up to people and speak about what they're doing to our planet. They're harming, and one day there'll be no more rhinos.
They keep on poaching the rhinos, then there won't be any left, or they'll be extinct.
Imagine if you were this animal and you were just minding your own business and you were just walking around, and then someone comes up to you and shoots you and wants your horns. How would you feel? Would you feel nice or would you feel bad? Because that's what people are doing to the rhinos and every other animal that is endangered or is getting killed for their fur or anything. So I think that everyone should try and make a difference to not only every animal and the rhinos, but also to this planet. And that's what I think.
I'd like to say that's very pure and a very innocent response, and I wish more people would see things the way that you do. I think you can teach a lot of adults and a lot of kids your age a lot about life, a lot about animals, a lot about being connected to other things. The way you made that explanation, it just put me in the shoes of the rhino, and it is special.
Thanks.
Thank you.
One of the very good things that has come out of this walk is the number of school children who have attended their talks. Rather unfortunately, the corporate world has not responded as we had all hoped that they would. But it's all made up by these wonderful young children. The kids have responded.
Paul and Spoon have invited members of the public, schools and corporates to join them for the last 12.5 kilometers of their walk. from the entrance of the Cape Point Nature Reserve to the actual point.
It's almost unbelievable that we're eventually here. It seems like yesterday we left Messina.
I'm mostly happy about the people that have come out to support us today. We've had some good response along the way. There could have been more people supporting, more people following, but we're happy with what we got.
It's fantastic to have the kids from Robben Island here today.
I'm very excited to walk with Uncle Paul and Sboniso. We're walking kilometers to save rhinos from those people that are killing rhinos.
I feel very happy about it because we're going to save the rhinos.
So, Spoon, how are you doing on the 3rd K of this stretch?
I'm doing fine. I think everybody's doing fine.
Yeah.
It's quite good. We're having people joining us every now and then.
They're doing their last kilometre and they've got a huge welcome waiting for them. It's their last kilometre, the big one. Rhinos, right?
It's been an incredible journey from the start. It's not only with the work that we've done with the education of our children and general public in South Africa, but it's been a journey with Spoon as well, because we hardly knew each other at the beginning of this trip. And I'm very, very proud that we've done what we've done, and I'm immensely proud to call Spoon a friend of mine.
It's a small accomplishment, obviously. We just feel great that we had a lot of people around today to share the same joy.
Yeah.
And like we said earlier, one finish line is just the beginning of another challenge.
We have to pray to God that these animals will be saved yet again. In the 1920s, they were reduced to about 50. Anyway, thank you, Paul Jennings. Thank you, Sboniso Pagati. Thank you for your great efforts. We're very proud of you.
That roam the African plains,
It's been an amazing journey for Paul and Spoon, and I've been privileged enough to see the last 12.5 kilometers. A lot more people should be doing things like this to save rhino and the environment, because it's up to us.
for future generations.
Gaan na ons webtuiste om uit te vind hoe jy rights vir rhinos kan aanhou ondersteun.